Show. Say hello to my co-host staffers, my studio audience. Say hello to my feathers. Hi, boys. And my virtual audience at home. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Say it isn't so. Lammy, I'm happy for you, but no one's happy for me being happy for you. Why are we talking about you again, Lammy, I ask? Well, not me, they ask. Because Lammy has just signed to be part of Celebrity Boxing Match, which I call Celebrity Death Match. Because one swift punch in his delicate head. This all comes from TMZ Sports, by the way. See, Lammy could fight, although he doesn't really look like he's, you know. Lammy, TMZ Sports is reporting that the match will take place in Atlantic City on June 12th. You know that's only an hour and a half from me and 3 days before Guns N' Roses. I will get the sprinter. And you know I love boxing. I won't sit in the front row because I don't want you to sweat on me. And I'll be the girl in the hazmat uniform with the snatched waist. The big, And I'll be cheering you on and then probably taking a room for the night or for a few days. You know, 14 days, you know, whatever. Norman, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
And then be there for Guns N' Roses.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Won't that be fun? All of a sudden, one concert has turned into a big, wait, no, Guns N' Roses is gonna be in
July,
MetLife Stadium.
Right? Oh, no.
In July, yeah.
I remember, yeah, July.
Oh, wait, maybe I've been punched in the head. The point being is that there's another activity on an otherwise busy girl's schedule. Listen, they are working to get big name celebrities to fight him. Well, don't work so hard. Listen to me as I tell you, Matt Barnes would be perfect. He's tall like Lamb. You can't get a short guy, and you also can't get an unfit, fluffy guy. It's just not fair. You have to get somebody whose head is about the same. I think Matt is like 6'3" or 4.
Yeah.
To Lammy's 6'5". And then they're friends in the name of basketball, so they can have a secret agreement. No punching in the head. You know, Matt, I don't think has ever been punched in the head, but he acts like it.
Right.
I was just talking about Matt, though, the other day when I was talking, I was doing like interviews and stuff, and they said, well, then who's a celebrity who you'd like to? I said, Matt Barnes. I didn't even breathe. I said, Matt Barnes. And I know that I love his girlfriend, and I love their children, and I love their marriage, and I'm not the disrespectful hunter, breaking up homes and stuff. But let me find out one day that Norman gets the alert. You have the alert from Matt Barnes on your phone?
Yep.
You call me right away.
I will.
For me, he's not a keeper, but he's a good weekend treat. Already friend to the show. We probably wouldn't even get around to the business. We'd just be talking and eating. He loves food. He'll take me on a hike. Up the West Side Highway, because I'm not going to California. I think that Lamar should fight Matt Barnes, though. And this is a way for Lamb to be occupied. You know, he's already in shape, but he'll get more in shape. He'll stay healthy. I already believe that he is sober and clean as he can be. You know, I'm sure he has some aches and pains, so there might be some pain pills involved. And at the same time as you do this, Lammy, it's very important that we get you on Zeus for your reality show. Because a reality show with you just by yourself, boxing, shadow boxing, and Wendy talking about you is not interesting, Lamb. Or pining for the Kardashians or whatever. None of that is interesting. Leave those people alone. But a reality show with you getting ready to fight Matt Barnes, and then you talk real greasy about Matt, make up why you don't like him, make up why you want to be with Gloria, just make it up. Just disrespect in the name of the check. You know what I mean? And then, Lammy, I'll invite you on the virtual to be on. Matt, I'll insist that you come on the couch. Sorry, Lammy, but you know what I'm saying. Don't block me. And then you build up the fight and you talk about it and stuff. Do they have a ringside girl that fights, or is that wrestling?
That's fights. Boxing.
Yeah.
Ding, ding. All right, so enough about that. Celebrity boxing, you know what to do. And Matt, you know what to do. And Lammy, hi. I know. Did I already drop a Halls in my drink? I don't remember. It's okay, I can double up. It's Friday. The winner of Friday's Hot Topics is clearly Minka Kelly. In the name of every woman wants to be her. If you're in denial, you are lying to yourself. Trevor Noah and Minka Kelly have this relationship. We've talked about it on Hot Topics. The relationship, though, is moving fast. Now, he's in New York. He lives right here in Chelsea. He lives somewhere in this neighborhood.
I think Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, hell, in our old neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
We used to live in Hell.
Yep.
It's a few blocks up. But okay, he lives in Hell's Kitchen right around the corner from his studio.
Right.
But he's doing his show, his late night show on cable from his home. I've been on his show before. Nice man, he's got the accent, very appealing to everybody. Oh. Yeah, he's not my type in too much work. You know, you have to study.
Right. So smart.
You know, yeah.
Right.
But I like him as that smart friend. And Minka Kelly, I didn't think that they'd be into each other like this because she's been with some guys, but she's never been the keeper. And she has a type, light and black. Trevor and Jesse Williams and Derek Jeter. Same person, I know, Marco. Trevor is funny and he's smart, and Minka and he are you ready for this? Moving in together. Not in Hell's Kitchen, no. Dirty Manhattan won't do for them. A $27.5 million Bel Air mansion.
Whoa.
There are no children involved with this union yet. Minka, if you were smart, you'd get on it, if you know what I'm saying. 11,000 square feet, 12 bathrooms, 6 bedrooms. From a cable show, rich. But he probably has one of those multi-year deals. You know, they probably saw him at the cable network. They probably fell for his looks and his appeal, his mass appeal, before they even fell for his smarts. Once he delivered the smarts, and he did it consistently without even reading dopey writers' cue cards, and delivered his own brand of funny without reading dopey writers' jokes, they probably said, yep, sign him up. You know, his place in Hell's Kitchen is $20 million.
It's a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Well, he bought it for $20 million and sold it for $22 million. And this is before pandemic, so he made money. Like, Minka, congratulations, but remember this, it's only his name on the mortgage. Oh, excuse me. But I always say, never buy together, even if you have children, never buy together unless there's a ring and it's official, like with the paperwork. But Minka, rush him to the altar, keep it off Hot Topics if you would like, you know, get a housekeeper or something like that to get ordained for an hour, get married privately, you know, stop taking the birth control and using condoms. They've been quarantined together, so everything is safe. You get pregnant, stay in the house, have the baby in the bathtub, Ricky Lake style, you know, she believes in that, you know, no epidural. But I would do a no epidural for a $7.5 million, which means he's got at least 5 times more money in the bank and a nice stock portfolio. He's no dumb man, and she is apparently, but listen, you don't have a good track record, Minka. Remember this. We don't know you for acting in anything. I really only know you from being here on the show, or else we talk about you here on the show, but with Derek Jeter and the other guy, and him, Jesse. I really only know you for being the girlfriend of really wealthy men, but somehow you lose them. Or they move on, or you move on. But look, how old is she now?
She is 40.
Okay, it's a little too late now to be moving on. You can't be playing these reindeer games for very much longer. So lock it down before he moves on to the next one, because there are a lot of pretty girls here in Manhattan. One of them over there just said, okay. Ready to hop on. You know, when I think of friend of the show, Megan Good, I always think of timeless. She's iconic because all the men and the boys and the grandfathers love her. She oozes sex appeal, even though she's married to the head of the church. Even when she dresses with everything covered up, there's something about Megan Good. Even girls think she's good, you know? Me and Suzanne, we like her. We've liked her all along.
Yes. She's
beautiful girl, with makeup, without makeup. Megan is talking about her BET Awards controversy. And I think we talked with you about this before, but why are we talking about this again?
Because she just talked
Okay, there's an update.
Right.
Okay. Do you remember back in 2013 where she wore this outfit? Wow. I still want that dress to wear on the show here. I still want that dress. Or at least in Miami, if they make me a friend of the show. Andy and I have been in contact, by the way, since yesterday. Won't tell you what was said, but just leave me alone, leave Andy alone, and let's see how things pan out. Remember, this show is not a go. They haven't signed anybody on. They don't have any housewives. It's just an idea that I'm trying to spread like a virus to make, I mean, not a virus.
Right.
Not a virus.
Too soon.
I'm trying to spread like that lovely sauce over our chicken lunch. Oh my gosh. You all who didn't like it here, you complained too much. That food was dynamite.
So good.
I ate every mushroom. I took the capers off the salmon. The salmon was hard.
Yeah.
And dry. I took the capers off the salmon and put the salmon over there on the side and put the capers on the, anyway. Back to Megan. Okay, sorry.
Wow.
Why would you have to put a slit on a feather skirt? And look, it goes all the way up to here. This is not me stretching it. This is, I'm thinking it's already enough, but look.
Yeah.
Slit cam, please. With no psoriasis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I told you. You could show my shoes, it's okay. I got the lymphedema, but the psoriasis has been gone. Oh yeah, the lymphedema lives on. Graves' disease. Anyway, Megan presented for the gospel category, and so, but she thought she was wearing that to present in hip hop. You know, in other words, something youthful. So she dressed like Megan Good on the red carpet and to present. In the meantime, here's Lala Anthony over there. But Carmelo, while he is a good basketball player, the guys around here call him a journeyman. He's great. He's not like Croy.
Croy.
Okay. All right, he's great. Well, why is she dressed like this? Just because she got a little something done to her butt or something like that? It's like she's all done. I don't know, but she's dressed like the lady of the church, and she's dressed like the girl the guys want to see. And the blogosphere dragged Megan for this. Why are you? Because at the last minute, what BET did when Megan arrived to the show, rushed to her and her people and said, "You're going to present for the gospel category, best gospel album." And Megan was like, "Well, this is all I have to wear. You all told me this and that." So the update to the story is to remind you, the next year, this is before Corona, by the way, this is back in 2013.
By this point, the next year was 2014.
14, okay. So the next year, BET calls up Megan to present again. And they wanted her to wear the same blue dress. See, but you remember in the name of Bevy Smith, Bevy said, what color were the people who most couldn't stand her showing cleavage? Black people. Black people could, like, turning on each other like crabs in a barrel, hiding behind this and that. Anyway, they wanted her to wear this dress, and they wanted to make a joke about it, and they wanted Nick Cannon to make the jokes. And Megan said, no, 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 no. And so BET said, well, if you don't wear the dress and you don't want to go along with the joke, then we're not going to let you present. And so she told them, bye, and didn't go. And I'm on Megan's side with this because I feel like, you know, you're making a joke out of something. She went home and cried for days. You all on your comment sections, you made her cry for days. She asked, you know, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Asking her friends and, you know, her husband and, you know, what is wrong with me? I thought I was going there for this, and then they flipped it on me at the last minute. But Megan, here's the one thing that you should have known, because you've been in TV longer than most of us, and that is, you know, when you do a live show, and at that point, the BET Awards was live with a full audience in the arena, and when you do live TV, anything can change at the last minute. And I mean at the last minute. Goodness knows, we here at Wendy know that. But anything could change at the last minute. And you always have to be ready with a second outfit, you know? And understand that sometimes we can be the own worst crabs in the barrel. We, meaning women, who couldn't wear a dress like that. And the husbands who are giving Megan the look. Only Megan's not that type of woman. Well, Shia LaBeouf is now available. Who wants him? For a guest on the show, sure, why not? We can diagnose him. We could diagnose him and hypnotize him back to being a better Shia. Yeah, we could have him live on the couch. Well, Shia, and see, I think that our show secretly had something to do with this. And his young girlfriend, well, she's 28, he's 34, but still.
26.
26 to 38. Oh, well, that's old.
26 to 34.
Same thing.
Yeah. 8-year difference.
Margaret Qualley, who is the daughter of Andy McDowell, they've split up. They split up practically right after Hot Topics ended the other day when we were talking about their relationship and how it's so terrible. If she's an actress and she wants to go further in her acting and, you know, live the McDowell legacy, she's got to dump this guy because he's got a lot of problems in his head that need to be re-diagnosed on a regular basis. And Andy McDowell has built a career off of being, you know, a very angelic type woman. You know, she brings peace, love, and light and, you know, candles and kring, kring, kring to everything. So in my mind, I believe that they were watching the show, or maybe her friends were watching the show. Somebody was watching us, okay? And called up the family and said, she's got to leave this guy alone now. And listen, young lady, Margaret, don't follow him. I haven't checked whether you've unfollowed him, but unfollow him and you can do better only because Shia is worth saving. People like a savior story, but you know, remember FKA Twigs? You know, he pushed her up against the car, told her how many times a day she was supposed to say I love you to him and would do it, and he would do it on command. When he pointed his finger, she would say, I love you. I love you. And then she says he gave her herpes. Oh, we can't be specific?
No, because we don't know. It's
We don't
an
know which one.
undisclosed STD.
Oh, okay. And allegedly an undisclosed STD. I would like to think that Margaret was smart enough to do this on her own and then go to her mom and say, Mom, guess what? I'm not with him. You know what I mean? Yeah. So this is a big weekend. Betty White turns 99 on Sunday. Yeah. That's a whole lot of living. You know what she says does it for her? Hot dogs, French fries, and chocolate cake. She also credits, if you want to follow the Betty White diet, vodka and hot dogs for longevity and crossword puzzles to keep your mind sharp. I think she does hot dogs for photo ops. I don't believe that she really eats like that at home. You know, oh, there's a camera. Oh, let me bite it. Even how she's biting that one, it's like, ugh, I'm doing this again. And she's only biting the tip. She'll probably spit it in her hand afterwards and drop it on the floor. And vodka, no. How do you remember your lines? She's still acting and doing stuff.
She is.
Yeah. I wonder if she's still having sex. See, those are the important questions. Not ew, Suzanne.
Oh, come on, leave her alone. She's 99.
That's what she says. You do realize she could be 89 and, you know, aging up.
We wouldn't even know.
We wouldn't even know.
Right.
Or she could be 110.
Right. Who's to say?
Who's to say? I'll tell you who's got a lot to say, because we've got more great show for you. And fitness guru Jillian Michaels is on the Zoom, so grab a snack and come on back.